going through a divorce and you're worried about losing custody of your children, here's something you need to know. Oregon courts don't decide custody based on who makes more money or who has a nicer house or things like that. So what do they look at? Well, let's talk about it. Hi, I'm Chris Fanning. I'm a family law and divorce attorney in Hillsboro, Oregon, and today we're discussing how child custody is determined in Oregon. And this is one of the most common questions that parents ask during a divorce or separation. The good news is that Oregon law gives us a roadmap for how judges make these decisions. And at the center of every custody case is one simple principle, and that is what is in the best interest of the child. So, what factors does a court consider in determining what's in the best interest of a child? Well, ORS 107.137 lists several factors that courts must consider, including the child's emotional bonds with family members, each parent's involvement with the child and their life, the importance of maintaining stability, and whether there has been any abuse between the parents. And the goal is to create an arrangement that supports the child's emotional, physical, and developmental needs. One of the most important factors is determining who has been the child's primary caregiver. In most cases, courts give a preference to the parent who has been handling most of the day-to-day parenting responsibilities. That may include taking the child to school, attending the child's doctor's appointments, helping them with homework, communicating with their teachers, and managing daily routines. So why does this matter? Well, because courts generally want to maintain stability and continuity in a child's life whenever possible. The second factor is something that a lot of people overlook, and that is that courts look closely at each parent's willingness and ability to encourage a close and continuing relationship between the child and the other parent. In other words, judges want to see parents who can put their children's needs ahead of their own conflict. So if one parent is being unreasonable with withholding parenting time, refusing to share information, or trying to damage the relationship between the child and the other parent, that can become a serious issue in a custody case. Of course, there are important exceptions when abuse or safety concerns are involved. The other factors include consideration of the attitude and the interest that a parent has shown towards a child, whether it is desirable to continue a relationship between a parent and a child, whether there has been abuse in the family relationships, and whether a child has connections with additional family members outside of the immediate family. So if you're worried about becoming involved in a custody dispute, I would say focus on your actions. Stay involved in your child's life. Attend your child's events and appointments. Provide a stable home environment and follow the court's orders. And assuming that it's safe and appropriate, be sure to support your child's relationship with the other parent. If you have more questions about your custody case, please visit www.oregondivorceattorney.com for more information and helpful resources, or feel free to contact us. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more Oregon divorce and family law tips.